is a general reading. This automatically means that there will be certain things that resonate for you and certain things that do not. Please take in what resonates, what does not, disregard. Understand that I may not be speaking to you. This may not be your reading. Please have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. Even though you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, Cancer, go into this with the thought process that not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. So it may be necessary to give the events of the reading a chance to play out. Sometimes it doesn't resonate because it hasn't had a chance to occur yet. You still can't hear me. We're going to talk about sensitive topics, Cancer Nation and Cross Watchers. If that's not your thing, or you happen to not be in the headspace to hear about sensitive topics, please take this opportunity to click off. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to take a deep dive with me, let's get into it, Cancer Nation. See what's going on for you over the next 7 days, Cancers. Your focus is money this week. Looks like there's a balance, you will. It looks like there's a situation that you're looking to change. Maybe it's a financial one, because it looks like Cancer Nation or Cross Watchers, some of you feel stuck. Some of you, maybe you work from home, or you have a particular talent for something. And I think some of you, you've been experiencing delays. You've been waiting for a new beginning. You've been waiting for circumstances in your situation to change, and maybe they've just been kind of fixed. So maybe, in other words, there's been no movement to your financial situation. That's the first thing that comes up in your situation. And then secondly, it seems like some of you are struggling to end a relationship where you're getting the runaround. This is a dead-end relationship. Some of you are kind of staying involved in this. Yeah. Some of you could be headed toward divorce. Could definitely be some trash talk in your situation, especially when maybe you're getting into it with somebody. Either you're witnessing someone get into it, Cancer or Cross Watcher, or this is you getting into it with somebody. So you do have a legal situation. Let's go ahead and break this down. Let's see what's going on. Okay, but let's put it out there. Let's go ahead and just start the reading off by being completely transparent about what's going on. If this is you, you had delay after delay. Maybe this is you. You've done spiritual work to try to change your situation, and you're coming up on, as I've said, delays. You might feel as though someone is trying to block, hinder some sort of progress that you're making. Highlighted in your situation is Libra and Leo. Clarity. Maybe this is you. You're looking for clarity in your situation. It looks like you're trying to figure out how to turn things around. But it appears that in your headspace at this time, Cancers or Cross Watchers, you feel stuck. Let's see what this is about. I don't know why you're feeling stuck. Yeah, it looks like maybe right now you're going through a difficult situation. You feel challenged, or you feel helpless. There's a threat to your situation. I don't know why this exists, Cancer or Cross Watcher. This whole thing about someone doing type of candle work on you, or you're doing this on someone. Seems like there's a challenge this week that maybe you wish that you could run away from. Yeah, I think you're pissed off. Either you are, or you're dealing with someone who is. For some of you, this is a past tense situation. You're pissed off connected to a legal situation. I guess we're going to go there first. We're going to come back to this spellwork situation. But a legal situation that you're dealing with right now. You're in court, some of you. And you're pissed off. You're angry because of something. Like I said, maybe it's a balance that you owe. You're definitely having an issue with your landlord. I was telling you about delays. So if this is you maybe behind in some bills, Cancer, I think that's what this is. It looks like you owe money to something. Some of you, it looks like you're working, yet maybe there's a cycle that you feel that you're chasing when it comes to your financial situation. Some of you, maybe you're having to move. Maybe some of you are looking for a new place and you're coming across there being a lot of competition to find a new place. Or maybe you're applying. But I think it definitely comes down to a financial situation. Some of you, pets are involved. Maybe that's the issue, is that you're trying to find a place, but the fact that you have pets could definitely be something that's keeping you from getting the place that you want. So ultimately, I feel that you're feeling confused. Maybe this is causing you to maybe smoke more, possibly, or some of you could possibly be connecting with a smoker this week. You might be getting a text out of nowhere, Cancer and Class Watcher. Especially when maybe you're trying to work. Maybe there's a text that comes in that kind of distracts you. Trying to see what's going on with the landlord situation. You have a lot going on. Spirit, show me what's going on with the landlord situation. I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time, but Spirit is showing me this and this and this and this. I think that's how your mind is working. You're thinking about this, 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 and this. It's like you're like every single problem that you have seems like it's breezing through your head all at once this week. You are looking for clarity. It looks like you're looking for clarity about how to change your situation, how to turn things around, how to end something, or how to get somebody out of your energy. Because I definitely feel like you're fixated on a particular situation right now. And I think some of you, maybe you might need to follow up and get in touch with someone this week, especially about a financial matter. And it seems that you're hesitating for whatever reason. I'm not sure. It could be because you're pissed off, because you're angry. So maybe there's somebody that you don't want to deal with. Or maybe you feel like it's a losing battle, that if you did follow up, that it would go absolutely nowhere. So it seems like you're in a very pessimistic state of mind. Seems like you might be slipping into a depression. Your spirit guides are saying rest, relax, Cancer or Cross Watcher. You're not stuck. It seems like what Spirit is doing is getting you out of toxicity. Some of you, this is a toxic relationship that you're dealing with. For some of you, it's, if we're talking about a living situation and this being a landlord, yeah, see, there's some things going on the back end. Somebody's giving you a deal or cutting you a break, Cancer or Cross Watcher, this week, but they're playing with you. This seems like this is somebody in a position of power, just like I mentioned to you. Some of you, it's a landlord. Somebody's playing with you. And I think that this week you're pissed off about it. Like I said, if it's a landlord situation, I'm trying to see where this goes. Are you going to court? I think you are. I think this is something that you're considering because it looks like you want to change your situation, especially if you're moving and you have a balance someplace else, and that is keeping you from moving forward. This is a balance. This is bankruptcy. This is a judgment that you have. Some of you maybe have an eviction on your record. Hopefully you don't have a legal case. And please don't catch a case. Let's talk about that because you're angry. It seems like maybe you want to go off on somebody, but don't put your hands on anyone. It wouldn't be worth it. You might be tempted to, Cancer, but don't. This whole thing about this spell work in the background. We're going to come back to these other things as I get more context. But yeah, somebody's definitely playing around in your energy. I think you know that. I think you sense it. For some of you, it's an ex. There's an ex that might be maybe playing around in your energy. Maybe there's something that an ex has to say to you, but you might be sensing something about them this week. Because it looks like there's an ex that maybe, for some of you, this is a past tense situation. Maybe you did end a situation, but maybe the issue is keeping something done, like finalizing something, letting somebody know, because somebody's coming back, it looks like, to maybe try to fix the situation with you, but they're waiting for you to call them, Cancer or Cross Watcher. It seems like you sense manipulation. And with a fire sign, there's a Scorpio, there's a Capricorn. Looks like you've been struggling. There's definitely a relationship that's been struggling. It seems like you struggle with your partner to move on from a past issue. Seems like this is something that just continues to come up over and over again. And it also feels like it's a commitment issue. Maybe you feel like you're struggling to stay committed to maybe quitting a habit. For others of you, it's a struggle to stay committed to a difficult situation. Others of you, it feels like it's a struggle to stay committed because you're just up against a lot of obstacles when it comes to your financial situation. So it feels that you're discouraged. Leo, I mentioned you, and Virgo. Leo and Virgo usually show up to the reading together. We also have Pisces. Somebody's waiting for you. Cancer or Cross Watcher. Clarity. Someone looking for clarity. They want you to communicate with them. But maybe this week somebody is not making the first step. They're waiting for you to do them, to take the next step. For some of you, you're in a third party situation, and there's someone on the outside of a third party situation that's maybe waiting for you to say something, maybe to give you clarity about if you're going to leave this situation. Because as I mentioned to you at the top of the reading, somebody is struggling to end something. Even though they know that they're not happy. You're blocking somebody this week. Maybe that's why somebody's waiting for you to get in touch with them. You block them. If this is you doing spiritual work, you're definitely blocking this person out of your energy. Yeah, you're getting communication this week. It's true that somebody cannot seem to let something go. The only thing is you might feel that this is not a stable relationship, or this is somebody that doesn't have the financial stability that you're looking for the two of you to come together like this. One of you, it seems like you might be the breadwinner, and the other one maybe isn't working, or they don't make as much as their partner. Somebody might have a gambling addiction too, by the way, Cancer or Cross Watcher. Some of you did lose someone. You lost someone, or you lost a pet. Oh, God, there's definitely, I promise you, I don't want to say some of this stuff that I see in this reading. But anyway, that's what I see. There's an end of a cycle, or at least it seemed like something ended before and something comes back around. And maybe right now you're focused on healing. You're focused on doing shadow work. But this fire sign is very energetic. And for some of you, somebody is, I'm going to say they're excited to see you, but I mean this in a sexual way. This seems like this is like a sex-only relationship. This is what somebody is looking to get, or this is what somebody has on the side. This may be something that someone is blocking from your view, because it looks like some of you've gone to look for clues about what's going on, because clearly nothing's going on in the bedroom. So somebody's getting it somewhere else, and they're talking to somebody else. That's what this feels like. Okay, show me what's going on with the Cancer nation. Oh. Come on. All right. The name Danny could definitely be relevant in your situation. Somebody's blocking you from seeing something. Somebody's deleting something out of their phone. Either you deleted this person, like I said, you blocked and deleted them, or this is somebody deleting something that they're doing, like their search history sort of thing. That's what this feels like. Somebody's confused. Some of you, you're confused about a friendship. Maybe you're not sure if a certain friendship is going to really stand, if it's really going to be okay. Because maybe there's a friend that hasn't gotten in touch with you for a while. Excuse me, like I said, someone's waiting for your call. Someone wants clarity. It's a love relationship. It has you feeling like, what did you even want from me? You're more alike than maybe you admit. Maybe both of you are giving each other the silent treatment, and both of you are alike in that way. Let's see. Let's dive into this a little bit more. I want to know what's going on for you. It looks like it's jealousy. Like I mentioned to you, Cancer, it feels like it's past wounds that are affecting this relationship. Somebody's jealous. They're coming across as very possessive of what you're doing. It seems like somebody does not trust the other one. Maybe the two of you don't trust each other. But it doesn't look like anybody's leaving. You know what I mean? It seems like you're still able to coexist under the same roof, but things are not cool right now. So maybe you are looking to maybe talk to someone. Maybe some of you are going to a friend. You're going to a counselor. You're going to someone who can give you some advice or possibly look into your situation. See this card that says the jeweler. Why does it make me think of Jacob the jeweler? The name Jacob could be relevant. Blindsided. This is what I'm trying to say. I mentioned to you that some of you are going to look for information. You suspect that something is going on, and something that you find out about might be kind of hurtful. It might have you pissed off. Cancer. And it might be kind of on your mind for a while. It might be lingering. Because maybe somebody didn't delete one of those things. Well, this card that said play. So somebody's definitely playing around, and you feel like somebody is not taking a relationship seriously. And truthfully, it is. This is play for somebody. This is not a serious relationship. Death. Scorpio. Disguise. Somebody's cause of death is disguised. Somebody's trying to cover something up. I think that there could be foul play in the way that someone passed away. It seems like somebody has a feeling about how someone passed, but they have no proof. It seems like somebody could have been murdered. Cancer, blunt force trauma to the head is something that I'm definitely picking up on. Or this is a gunshot wound. Oh, I promise you I don't want to spend any time on this situation, but I'll just put it that way. But like I said, death, disguise. This feels like someone is trying to disguise something to look a certain way, yet you feel, excuse me, that there's more to the story, and that's because there is more to the story. And yeah, you're finding out about there being another woman. Yes, definitely. There's a relationship that's in trouble. For some of you, the relationship that's in trouble has something to do with a parent-child relationship. Some of this is legal trouble. I feel like that's what that is more than anything, or your kids are in trouble with the law. Blunt force trauma to the head is what I feel that this is. Like I said, yeah, you are going to someone. Some of you are tarot readers. Maybe that's what brings you to tarot. Like I said, you're blindsided by something, or this is you looking for clarity. You want somebody to communicate the truth to you, and you may feel that you can't get the truth from your partner because they won't budge. They won't be honest. So I think that dishonesty is something that's tearing the two of you apart right now. And I think this is something that someone may later regret. Cancer, maybe this is why somebody is coming back for some of you. Okay, because there is a love relationship. So if something appeared to be over, if someone left, it feels like something comes back. Someone comes back. I mentioned to you someone passed away. So it feels like maybe this is maybe, like I said, maybe there's confusion about the way that someone passed. What am I trying to say? You're thinking about somebody's passing. I don't know if this is the anniversary of someone's passing, or if this is like the holidays that bring memories around of someone that passed. Maybe for some of you, it's a mother figure. Maybe some of you had a miscarriage. Maybe this is what you were blindsided about. Maybe that's the death that I see in the reading. I'm sorry if that's you going through this. Spirit, showing what's going on with Cancer Nation. I want to go back to this landlord situation, but let's see if Spirit is allowing me. I know another Cancer acted a fool, that's for sure. God bless that man, whoever ended up catching the case. Hello, I am light. You said no clue, then it's not your reading. That's your clue. Let's see. What's going on with the landlord situation? I will tell you. Picking up on something. What's going on with this landlord situation, Spirit guides? Okay. Yeah. There's a money situation, just like I talked about. Is somebody trying to get one over on you? I'm still not clear about what's going on with this landlord situation. Because it seems like something has you sad. You're stressed out about it. You're stressed out about a child. Maybe your child is a distance away from you. Maybe you don't know what's going on with them. You're stressed out about this other weirdo that's in the reading. Like I said, we're going to get back to that. What's this landlord situation about, Spirit guides? I mentioned to you, something has you like forced to move. That's what you're thinking about. That's what this whole thought process thing is. You're thinking about stability. You're Thinking about, wow, how am I going to provide? How am I going to make this work? How am I going to make my financial situation work? I think that's what you're concerned about. Because it definitely feels like you're chasing your financials. And maybe you're feeling like you can't really catch your breath when it comes to that. Unless you have an issue with asthma, someone is asthmatic. Maybe you have an issue with anxiety attacks. But you're definitely under spiritual attack. Not all of you. And for some of you, it's the cancer that's doing the spiritual attack. For some of you, that's why your money looks the way that it is. High priest or high priestess. You got it twice. And you got the enemy. You got the ops. You might have... promise you, I don't want to talk about this crazy stuff. I'm like, whose reading is this? All right. I'm going to go ahead and warn you. For a lot of you, this probably is not going to resonate. But you did have somebody that passed away, it looks like. Or if you didn't have someone that passed away, somebody else may have had that in their situation. But keeping still, that's what's going on. That's what I mean. You're looking for a situation to turn around. You're looking for a new beginning. You're looking to end certain delays in your life, yet it feels like you're still in the same position. This could be a month after month thing. You're trying to provide, yet you feel that you cannot seem to make ends meet. You're struggling financially. This feels like it's trickling down to your living situation because you can't seem to catch up with your bills. It seems like now it is affecting the way that you live, your comfort level. Or maybe this is why your landlord is on your case, because that's what that feels like. It's financial trouble. But there's also legal situations. So maybe for some of you, it's legal fees that are kind of pulled into this. And that's what's making this difficult. And maybe you feel alone. And maybe you just don't seem to know what the answers are. Which is why this card that says clarity comes up. Like, I don't know the answers. I don't know what to do to get me out of this cycle. It's that sort of thing. So maybe some of you do spell work. Maybe this is you doing work to kind of lift the energy, to lift the negativity off of you, off the situation, because you definitely recognize that there is an enemy and that someone, maybe that's the issue. Maybe you don't know who this is, that who has this malicious intent. But somebody, for some of you, I mentioned to you, it's the Cancerian that's doing it. Others of you, I mentioned Leo and Libra. Leo Sun, Libra Moon. For some of you. As soon as I part the deck, come on. Adversity. This is what you're feeling. The stress of everything. I want to move on to something else because, like I said, I don't think that a lot of these details are going to apply to everybody, but they apply to an Aquarius, a Capricorn, who is this smoker? Somebody smokes and drinks heavily. Unless for you, that's a new habit that you're picking up. Or like I said, you're doing it more in excess because of the stress of everything. You're posting something online. Maybe you and your person are in social media. You could be watching someone else's posts online. Maybe you're scrolling through TikTok or whatever. Some of you, maybe you just want a vacation, or maybe you're taking one. a mini vacay. Maybe so. What's going on with Cancer Nation? The name Bell could ring a bell. You're eating out. Maybe you're eating at Denny's. Maybe you're eating at Taco Bell. This sort of thing. It just seems like there's a lot of like wasted money. Or like I said, I don't know if there's a reason for why you might be eating out. But anyway, some of you have you're gifted when it comes to music. Some of you, somebody could be getting in touch with you regarding maybe some music, maybe some beats that they made. Maybe you could be writing some music, this sort of thing. I think maybe you might be getting back to your creative side, especially if that's what's been keeping you still. For some of you, that's the issue. You're waiting possibly for money. You're waiting for work. You're waiting to hear back from someone. If someone is not waiting for communication from you, you're waiting for communication from someone, clarity about a work situation. That's what has you maybe worrying. Some of you, you're waiting to maybe hear back from a house. Because like I mentioned to you at the beginning of the reading, it seems like there's a lot of competition out there that maybe you're facing when it comes to looking for a place. Random side note, Cancers or cross watchers. If you need more fiber in your diet, it looks like maybe that's where you're having trouble, is in the bathroom. There's definitely something going on social media. This feels like this is definitely Facebook. Oh, that's what it is. It's the economy. Everything that goes along with the economy, credit scores, this sort of thing. Like we're talking about competition. So maybe you might feel that you don't make enough, like your finances are not maybe enough to qualify for a place. But maybe this is you just feeling like, wow, I'm in trouble. I just don't know how to get out of this cycle. But you will. We're going to talk about that in a second. Spirit, what's going on with the Cancer Nation? Your purpose. Some of you, Cancer Nation, your purpose is communication. Maybe you have Gemini in your chart. Clarity. Maybe some of you are needing clarity. You're looking for clarity on what your purpose is. For some of you, you have a spiritual purpose. Maybe some of you already work in spirituality. You're already a healer of some type. It seems like your energy is very positive. People flock to you for this reason. And this may be just like people are attracted to your light. It seems that there's someone, an enemy, that's also attracted to your light because they're in the darkness. It's an energy vamp. This is someone like doing domination spells. It's like somebody wants power over you, especially mentally. I think this is you wanting power over your circumstances. I feel like there's a tug of war when it comes to this. This is why I feel like something in your situation is not changing. Something is very still. Okay, let's talk about it. I mentioned that you're posting something online. You got somebody that's kind of hunting you down, waiting for you to post something so that they can come and watch it, so that they can come and try to sabotage something that you're doing. This feels like this is, like I said, something that's being done online. You have an instinct about it. Your guys are saying, trust your instinct, regardless of what's going on in the background, right? So we're trying to block something that you're doing, and I don't think that it will be successful. I think you're worried about the appearance of what's going on in your situation. Treading carefully. But I think everything is going to be okay. I think things are going to work out maybe a little bit into the month of November. Treading carefully. Pay attention to who's in your environment, what's going on around you, because it appears that you're just very distracted. And if it's not you that's distracted, I mentioned children. They could be children that are distracting you. Spirit, show me what's going on with this court situation. Is there anything else that comes out of this? It looks like your guide is saying make a plan, Cancer. Because it definitely feels like you have the relocation or travel that's in the, that's like on the radar for you. And I definitely feel like if you can give it some time, you will see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You're looking at your situation, you're judging it for what it is, and you're feeling that nothing is going to change. There's a sigh of relief that's coming in for you. For some of you, it's a job. Maybe you've lost a job. Or maybe for you, it's time to follow your passion. Maybe you're very creative. Potentially, maybe there's a particular gift that you have that where you could actually support yourself. This has something to do with a legal case, as I mentioned to you. It actually feels like Cancer across watchers, I guess it's kind of a mixed situation. For some of you, it feels like some of you are winning. Or this is you feeling like the enemy is winning. And this is what has you pissed off. But some of you, I think you're going to win the case. For some of you, I think somebody is doing spell work so that you don't, so that you're pissed off. Some of you, maybe that's the case. Some of you might be pissed off that somebody else wins, somebody that is absolutely corrupt. You're like, what am I going to do now? No. Yeah, because something obviously has you in a state of fear. I feel that for a majority of you, a legal situation will turn around. It might take some time. It might drag on, but it feels like you might be winning. For some of you with your business, maybe some of you are business owners, or like I said, you work in social media, you work in tarot, or you have some other gift. It wouldn't even matter what industry that you work in. I'm just naming off a few. But it feels like things are going to move forward with your business. Okay, that's what the thing is. With some things in your life. That's what this is. That's what the situation is. Something is still in your mind. You feel like something is just never going to change. It is. Like everything on this earth is in a state of constant change. You know what I mean? So your situation will change. It seems like the way that you're looking at a situation is from a state of fear. It's very fear-based and it's distorted. Yeah, your spirit guides say unwavering in your situation. Your spirit guides are saying to have faith in the unseen. So yes, we talked about plans that you're making. It seems like you have a plan or you're putting together a plan that's going to help you to get out of a burdensome situation. Spirit is helping you to do so. And I definitely see career advancement. So like I said, there is someone trying to hold you back, especially like if you work in a very competitive, that's what I was getting at. So online, tarot, this sort of thing. You get what I mean? It seems like that's what somebody is trying, they're trying to knock you off because they see you. That's what I mean. Your energy is very pure, genuine. And it seems like there's some likability that's in there and somebody feels like they can't compete. Deliverance. This is your spirit, guys. You got to be, who was this? Libra. Or was that Scorpio? It was Scorpio. Spirit is delivering you from the enemy. Well, it does. It feels like that's what you're worried about. Either you're having to make a decision or you're waiting for someone to make a decision. Anyway, I think that you are making a decision about something. If this is you worried about your housing situation, getting a place, feel that you're getting the place. This is either a place or a car or both. Because it looks like it's time to get a new car, Cancer. Or cross watcher. Thank you. That is so crazy. I literally said that. Catch your breath. I think that this is spirit coming in, like I said, to lift the situation, or this is you doing work to lift the situation so that you can catch your breath financially. This is temporary. Like I said, it seems like this is just lingering energy. Someone would like it to be that way, but spirit comes in to remove certain situations that are blocking you, or that appear to be blocking you. It gives the appearance in your mind, at least here, you feel like maybe somebody has power over you, but that's the point. If someone is trying to do like a domination spell, I call it a bend over spell, but a domination spell, yeah, they're going to try to affect you psychologically. That's where they're going to start first. Or you kind of see your circumstances slipping, and then automatically you kind of slip into this sort of mentality, and this allows things to kind of unravel very quickly. So be careful, like I said, about how much you play into this, and how much, and the way that you're looking at yourself, because it just seems like there's just a lot going on. Some of you, maybe you're disconnected from family. Let's see what goes on with family members. My dog is going crazy. I'm about to go and take care of her in a second. Spirit guides come in. Yeah, you do have a legal situation. Is somebody in jail? Either you feel this, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't catch a case. Don't put your hands on somebody, Cancer. Like I said earlier in the reading, you might feel like you want to put your hands on somebody because you know what somebody is doing. You are aware of what they're up to. Cancer, like I said, just because it seems like the enemy is winning, spirit guides, they got a way to come in and put the situation in check. What was it that was going on? I think we covered everything that's on the table right now. You are moving. Some of you, maybe you are painting. You know, maybe you're repairing the damage to your place before you move out. If you have any sort of moving violation, or there's a ticket that you need to take care of, Cancer or cross watcher, make sure that you take care of that, because it seems like some of you have been dragging your feet on that situation. But like I said, maybe it's a financial thing, and maybe it's you communicating with the court about maybe some payment arrangements. Maybe. Definitely have someone this week that's trying to make a scene, and you definitely have your spirit guides. And once again, your spirit guides are on it. Call on your angels, because it definitely feels like they've got your back. Even though you feel like maybe you're blocked to access to help. That's how someone would like to make you feel. A revelation. You are dealing with a Scorpio. Something is revealed to you this week. Cancer, cross watcher. So what is this revelation about? Hello, vibe. Spirit is saying shift your energy. Shift your energy. Seems like you might need to raise your vibration in order to make the changes or see the changes come in that you want. And I think that you will. But what's going on with this revelation? Infinite blessings. Especially if this is you making a wish. And like I said, for some of you, this is you doing work on your situation because you are making a wish, or in other words, you're writing a petition to your spirit guides. Trust your own understanding. This is you looking for clarity when your intuition is right. Cancer, with whatever this happens to be. What is the revelation? Maybe this is someone telling you how they genuinely feel about you, when maybe somebody's just been kind of camouflaging their real feelings for you. The revelation could be a wake-up call to yourself. Maybe this is you realizing that you're worth it. Your revelation comes in from your angels to give you the ideal course of action. So if this is you, maybe you're not sure how to make a decision, or you're not sure how to make a love matter get better, your spirit guides come in again to give you the right course of action. But maybe there is some news that does come in this week. It could be due to children. There's a package, I didn't say this. There's a package that could be coming through. You could be getting something delivered this week. Some of you are very concerned about the political race, since we're talking about the economy. This came in reverse, by the way. Oh. This came in reverse, by the way. It seems like you're concerned about the economy. Wow. You must have a court date. You or somebody else has a court date. They're not sure if their legal situation is going to work out. I think that's what somebody is. And I think that there's a whole bunch of lies that are maybe intertwined in the situation. You might notice that maybe there's either some corruption with the court, or there's some lies that are being told maybe to assassinate your character in court. Like I said, yep. Thank you. That's exactly the case. That's why you're pissed off. This is what I mean. If you didn't get the house that you wanted or something like that, like I said, because of competition, because of being very competitive, you actually dodged a bullet. It was a blessing in disguise. Then you didn't get that place. Somebody does have a court situation. Somebody might be taking the plea deal. Like I said, there's foul play when it comes to someone's cause of death. Someone's trying to get out of it, but the truth is going to be seen with regard to a legal situation. So for a minute, like I said, it may seem that the enemy and their tricks are winning against you in court or against you mentally. Said your situation has the ability to turn around. Your spirit guide say, shift your energy. Going back to that, shift your energy. Maybe hummingbirds are relevant to you in some way. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Cancer Nation for the next 7 days? Excuse me. Yeah, what's the advice for the Cancer Nation for the next 7 days? Spirit guides. Don't panic. It looks like you're panicking. Your angels say, Cancer or Cross Watcher, don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. We have this card that says, keeping still. So is this you kind of like giving up and not making any sort of moves, not making any sort of decisions? Spirit guides say, keep going. In spite of the adversity, you're going to get on the other side of the situation. Don't panic. I'm trying to tell you, somebody passed. Oh, maybe this has something to do with Day of the Dead, November 1st. Maybe that's why I keep saying Scorpio. Trust your angels. We talked about that. Your angels came out front and center in your reading. Maybe your guardian angel is someone that you passed away. And maybe the reason that you might be seeing hummingbirds or some other symbol, like maybe butterflies or random coins. This might be your guardian angel. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan for you. I think that is precisely what you're worried about, the how of a situation. I think Spirit is saying surrender. That conclusion of your reading is the world. This is a happy ending. This is things coming full circle for you. And this is you finally getting some spiritual insight on your situation. With that, Cancer Nations, concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. If you feel that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you, Cancer Nation and Cross Watchers, for tuning in. Have a blessed, beautiful, and productive week. I will see y'all in the next one. Next zodiac sign, Pisces. See you there.